Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harvey Toadface, and welcome to the stream today where we are live with a Magic the Gathering tournament run by Star City Games. The tournament kicks off in about 10 minutes. It's a Swiss 6-match Swiss format. If you get 3 losses, you're out. You don't finish. And yeah, going to go through the deck shortly. Obviously, everyone gets deck lists anyway, so it doesn't matter if I go through. I can talk through. It's mostly my Warriors deck. I've made a couple of slight changes. And also, it's just been a case of I have added a sideboard as well. Let me just quickly... Did I tweet out? There it is. So the deck we've got is the Boros Warriors deck. We had to submit this before time. Everyone has access to everyone's deck list when you play them, so you can get to see what deck they're running. So we've got a couple of changes. We've changed our shocks to frostbites because if we're more likely to have 3 or more snow permanents, so it'll do 3 damage instead of 2. So that's good if we get up against a Lurrus deck. It can take out a Ruin Crab, for example, if we can get the 3 lands down. Cheers, Tato. Much appreciated, buddy. We've also added some snow-covered lands in as well. We're only 22 lands now, which is an increase of a little bit. Just because it just feels a bit more consistent. We might get the odd game where we're a bit mana flooded, but generally it's felt good. And the sideboard we have is 2 Shadow Spears, 2 Core Blade Masters. No, this is... my Warriors deck, which is something I basically ran since we started playing. I think it was my first video on the deck. It's changed a little bit now as we've got some new Kaldheim cards. Boros seems to be a bit more in at the moment, so I might be able to run a similar sort of deck to this throughout. I'm just still trying to work out the new meta and stuff. So our sideboard goes 2 sort of ways really. These first 4. Basically, if we're against an aggro deck ourselves, we need a lot more cheaper drops. So what we'd probably do then is remove some of the more expensive drops from the main board and bring in some of these. If we have a bit more time, if it's like a Yorion deck, we can get Invoke the Divine to remove artifacts and enchantments. They'll be running like Maze Mine Tomes and things like that. We want to get rid of those. Akiri, we don't run too many 3 drops at the moment, but if it's a longer game, we can run 3 drops, that's fine. Starnheim Unleashed is just a really good card for angel tokens, but it's not something we're normally going to have just because the Foretell cost is like 5 mana if you want to get 2 angels, so it's not something we really get too much of. We've got Taroth, God of Fury. I've not really had a chance to use this yet, but it's just it's a different late threat. And then we've got a Haktos the Unscarred because although it's a massive RNG card, it is a 6/1. And if you get lucky, it can just really do damage if they haven't got a 2/3/4 mana out. If they haven't got small creatures that can block it. F. How are we doing, Scorsis? So yeah, I've got no real expectations from this. Really, it's just something I wanted to start doing. A tournament, just see how it goes. Obviously, it's something I want to do in the future. So whilst I partook in a few beverages last night, I decided to enter. So that's the deck. Like I said, the majority of the deck's fine. So if we're running against things like Lurrus, it's all mill, we'll bin off the Embercleaves and the Winotas. And then we just bring in some of these cheaper ones because we don't know if we're not going to be able to rely on getting 4 or 5 lands out just because of the way the mill works. So things like Relicacs come in, Core Blade Master, Shepherd of the Flocks. Shepherd of the Flock is a really important card against Lurrus. Well, it's quite a good card anyway. It's obviously the Usher to Safety instant venture is quite good for that. So that's quite useful to have. Yeah, so... this is the side. I've not really done too much sideboard before because when you do best of 3, basically in between rounds you can change up your deck based on the 15 cards you got on the sideboard. So this is what we've got here. We can't change the deck throughout tonight. If we do qualify for tomorrow's event, we can submit a different deck list if we wanted. But I'm pretty much set on this deck list for sort of the immediate future, just because it's just the cards I've got. I don't want to use all my wild cards and stuff until I'm a bit more aware of the meta. It's going to take a couple of weeks for that to really establish itself and sort of marry up what's in the meta and what I want to play and what I feel comfortable playing. Because Boris had some really good cards that have come in. Usher of the Fallen is a really good one drop with the boast ability, so if you attack with it, you tap 2 mana, create a token as well. So we're nice on the 6. So I was tempted to run 4 Usher of the Fallen, but I didn't in the end. It is just cordial. I'm a little hungover. We've already got 1 Demon Bolt. I should probably maybe have a couple of those. It's just nice to have those. Foretell it for 2 and just have it there just as a 1 mana 4 damage. I'm a bit unsure about whether Sigrid or the Skyclave Apparitions are better or not. I've gone with Sigrid because it's something that they may not see. It's also Human Warrior, so it would get buffed by the Kargan, War Leader and stuff like that, and the Rally of the Ranks. We only have 1 of the Rally of the Ranks. I think we will be getting more of those. I'm just, like I say, I'm not crafting. Yeah, I wouldn't trust my judgment at the best times anyway, Scorsis, so we're all checked in stuff. The tournament starts in, 4 minutes, so basically each round is 50 minutes long, so the first round will start at 8, then it will start at 8:50, 9:40, 10:30, 11:20, and then 10 past midnight. And then the last one will start at 1 AM if we get that far. So the way this works is there's this is a satellite for a tournament tomorrow. So if we win this, then we enter a tournament tomorrow. And tomorrow's tournament has prize money of... It has $1,500 for the winner and entry into the Kaldheim Championship, stuff like that. And it also gives other entries into the Arena Qualifier weekends, which are monthly tournaments that ran for the top 1200. So it's another route into there as well. And the idea of that is that... So the first place prize for the tournament tomorrow is $1,500 and an invitation to the Kaldheim Championship, which is top 72. Which is a 72 player tournament with like $200,000 prize money. Obviously, I'm not expecting to get into that, but and the one tomorrow, top 12 is like $125 and an invitation for the arena weekend. And so if I go 6-0 today, I believe I get a couple of buys. So I'll have to play less games, and I've already got 2 wins. So there's a point system in play. So if I go 6-0, I get 30 points, which is two buys. If I go 5-1, I get 15 points, which is 1 buy. And then if I go 4-2, I get 10 points, which is just entry into tomorrow's tournament. So 4-2 is the aim. You can enter, it's cumulative points though, so you could enter multiple of these tournaments, but I'm not doing that. So I just need to get my player controller up. And that should then give me what I need. Well, if you tank one deck, you could always rejoin with another. What do you mean? Well, you could use... Well, yeah, obviously you can enter multiple of the satellites, but I'm not too fussed about that. I think there's only one other satellite that starts at 1 AM, so I'm not not about that, because I've got to pick up the shopping at 8, between 8 and 9 tomorrow at Mazda. Right, so we're just waiting to get our first match pairing. There's a total of 166 players enrolled, so thankfully it's not a bracket. We'll be there a while. Like I say, so this is 6 games at most, so... As soon as you hit 3 losses, you're out, because I don't want players playing who are 0-4 and have got nothing to play for, really. So all this is an alternative route into getting to various qualifying weekends and stuff like that. It's quite, I don't know, I like the idea of doing this. It's not something I'm always going to do. I just thought I'd do it for now. I'll see how it goes. I think. Right. Okay. So I'm playing against an Is It Control deck. Bone Crusher Giant, Brazen Borrower, Goldspan, Dragon, Gate. Okay. This might be a tricky matchup for us if he gets his removal out early. We might be able to do something with this.
Announcement received.
Okay.
Round timer started.
Wait for my opponents to check in. Okay, so let's play a best of 3 game. View challenge. Yes, accepts. Tournament deck. It's based on my original one. So it's the Warriors. It's made a few changes. Obviously, we've got a sideboard now because it's best of 3. So these matches are best of 3. Rounds are every 50 minutes. So first round. Okay, opponent goes for. Oh, that's a horrible hand. We've got to mulligan that. That's horrible as well. Oh wow. Okay, we're going to keep that and hope we get our land draws. This isn't great, but I didn't want a mulligan down to 5. So that's not terrible because it is a land. So I think we're going to get this tapped land in first. So he has like frostbites and things like that. So he will have removal. His main win condition is going to be his Goldspan Dragon, which is 4/4 flying in haste. He has a couple of counter spells, so we do need to be wary of that. So the good thing now is we can boast if we get to attack this next turn. He might have frostbite in his hand and get rid of it, but there's not really much we can. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that. We just really need a red mana source here. Yeah, you have to submit your deck so you can see the other person's deck list. This might be a frustrating game if we don't get our red mana source. Is he going to counter it? No, he's probably just going to frostbite it again. But he should do it on his turn if he's got one, unless he hasn't got another frostbite. Okay, that is very interesting that he's chosen to cycle his Shark Typhoon for 1. That is a peculiar decision to cycle it for 1. Oh, he's drawn that. Okay, so he's drawn that off the top because he'd have played that last turn, I think. That's good. We've got our red source. We have to wait a turn to access it. We hopefully get a 4th land or something because we're struggling a little bit here. Yeah, we could be in a bit of trouble here. The hand we had was awful. We didn't get what we needed. Yeah, this could be a problem now. See, these treasure tokens just generate a load of mana. Well, that's a decent draw. We'll get rid of some threats. We can maul on it next, and then at least that stops the Goldspan Dragon attacking. So we might, unless he Brazen Borrows. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. This could be a problem. He's gonna have so many tokens, so much mana available to him. Is he running Embercleave? No, he's not. Okay.
Announcement received.
Sorry for the announcement received. That's the website they've got that do the... So we're going to have to do this. So he could have... If he has a Brazen Borrower here to return my Seasoned Halibut to my hand, then I've just lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is a good game. That is unfortunate. It took us so long to get the... Right. I mean, I don't really know much about his deck. We didn't hit any of our real lands. We didn't really get into any sort of... So we just put in Toril things. If we get our mana this time, that'll help us. Well, like I say, if I'd got the Maul and Skyclaves to resolve, that'd have been fine. But I just didn't hit my land early enough. That was my problem there. Hopefully this next one goes a bit better. So it's best of 3, so that's why we get to sideboard. We've not really done much. We just need to get a reasonable 2-3 mana rest creatures, so we'll play first. It's not the best, but that'll do. I've got 2 mana. I can get a Hallow Blade out. I don't want to do anything more than that. So he's mulligan. No, 2, 4, 5. No, he didn't mulligan. Okay. Oh, he is mulliganing. Is he? Oh, that's handy. So we might have a chance here. He's had to mulligan twice. It's a shame we've got all humans in the Winota because Winota needs a non-human attacking, but having this out on the board straight off the bat is good because we can keep this alive by just discarding stuff. I suspect this might be countered. You might have a negate in hand, or it will be an essence scatter, not negates. Okay, he's not. That's good. He's probably going to kill the Kargan Intimidator with Frostbite. Oh, he's using a Stomp. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So the trick we've got for thing is Sigrid, because if he attacks with like the Bone Crusher or something, he's not cast it, which is interesting. So it means he's definitely got a counter spell of some sort in hand, so I can't play my Maul. So I'm going to try and play my Kargan out and see if that resolves. So this pause here indicates that it's likely he's got something. Okay, so he cycled a Shark Typhoon for 1. If he's going to block, I'll just discard my second Hollow Blade. I could have made it a coward, but that was a slight misplay. That's good. Getting low on cards though, which is unfortunate. I should have used the Kargan Intimidator's ability to make it so it couldn't block. So I'm trying to... I think I can just carry on. He's going to kill... No. You might have a Brazen Borrower, so you could do the Brazen Borrower's effect, Petty Theft, return 1 creature to my hand. Oh, he has... Okay, Scorching Dragonfire. Oh, he's... Okay, so he's sideboarding more removal, which is interesting. So now I'm contemplating doing Sigrid's to exile that. So when Sigrid dies, I have a creature. So I'm going to do that. So although it seems weird that I've exiled my own creature, when Sigrid dies, I'll get that creature back. So it's quite nice. So if he does some sort of attack on this, he has to use 2 removal to get rid of it and the Kargan Intimidator. And now we can play our Mauled Skyclaves. That's a nice card to get. Ooh, do we want a second Maul? Yeah. So at this point, we don't care about getting Winota out because these are 2 humans. Here we go. We're in a good position here. Because even if we return something to our hand, we can re-equip our Mortal Skyclaves to Sigrid or the Kargan Intimidator if it gets some. Okay, so he's foretold... What's he got that's foretell? Oh, that's a Saw It Coming, isn't it? Yeah, that's a counter spell. So he can attack with his Bone Crusher. If he's going to kill my Sigrid, that kind of works for me. I'm surprised he's not attacked with his Bone Crusher. Could be a Saw It Coming, so I don't want to cast anything. I think if I can just attack and do damage to him, I'm happy enough with that. He's probably going to Brazen Borrow it. Yeah, that was to be expected. So we can now he's only got 1 blue, he's only got 1 source of mana, so now we can get our second Skyclave out. So that's good because now basically next turn we've got lethal if he doesn't deal with the Sigrid. But if he doesn't deal with the Sigrid, we can just equip it to the Kargan Intimidator. So we're in a good spot here. So he's scrying 2, then drawing 2. Oh, so he actually foretold that. Okay, so it wasn't a counter spell. Okay. So we're in a really good spot here. He's clearly searching for something. I'm not sure what he's after. Because he can't attack now because my Seasoned Highblade's got first strike. I'm going to leave that in hand in case I need to discard. So this could be win. Okay, so it loses indestructible till end of turn. So I can't do its discard ability. Well, that's okay. We're still in a decent spot. Obviously, we're still on 20 life ourselves, and he's got 5. So the Goldspan Dragon doesn't necessarily concern me too much. Although the fact he's pushing means he's probably got something in hand he can do. Oh. He's got 2 mana, so he could counter something. So part of my issue is I want to consider doing Embercleave, but then if I just equip that second Maul, he's probably got something that... I think this gets countered, or Sigrid gets put back into my... Yes, come on. There we go. Okay, good. So that was better. Obviously, we got stuff established then. He didn't really get his stuff established. I don't know if there's anything on this. You don't really have many enchantments or anything like that, so... If he's getting to a point where he's hard casting a Shark Typhoon, now I've probably lost the game anyway. I don't think we're going to be getting to a point where Starnheim Unleashed is of any use. Hacktoss. He's only got creatures that he's got. So that costs 5. So he couldn't block. He's got 3 and 3. I'm gonna. Let's think about this. I'm going to take out the Torolf. We've not used it yet, and we're going to put in our Hacktoss because that card might not. He might not have any creatures that can block it because no tokens can block it. Because it'll have protection from anything else with a mana cost of the number it draws. So if that draws 2 or 4, he won't be able to stop that damage. But it's a very... If it draws 3, then basically everything he has... But his Goldspan Dragon wouldn't be able to do any damage. It wouldn't be able to block. So... Let's see. Let's get a good opening hand. That's not a good opening hand. Oh... That is a good opening hand. And here we just bin off the Winota. So red goes down first, we Frostbite if needs. That's... Yeah, okay. We just need to draw some creatures now. We might be okay. A Maul would be good. So he's foretold something. It might be the Scry card. It might be the... might be a discard. It's called Saw It Coming. It's a discard for... It'll cost him 2 mana. So the Winota, it's quite a strange card because I didn't have any non-human warriors in my hand. So in that instance, because I do bin it off a lot. It's a fair observation. So we're going to try the Kargan Intimidate. This might get countered. I'm not too bothered if it is. Yeah, I'm happy for that to be used on that than say a Maul of the Skyclaves or something. If I'd had the Fireblade Charger in my hand, I wouldn't have binned it off, I don't think. But I wanted to make sure one of my Hallow Blades resolved. And because he's got Essence Scatter, which is a 2-mana removal, and he was going first, he might have been able to counter that. So I really didn't want to lose that. I could have binned off the Frostbite, though, but... So he's not... If he wastes a counter on Fireblade Charge, that's great. So I'm really looking for like a Maul of Skyclaves here. There's not much you can do about that. But now we can get our second one out, so it's not terrible. So that there is why I kept the Soul Seers. He brought in basically the counter to the Hallow Blade. Okay. I desperately need something to deal with that. I desperately need a Maul of Skyclaves. A Nahiri would be good because I could search for stuff then. I needed my second mountain down in case I draw. So we're not in a terrible position here, but if he does, if he kills a Fireblade Charger, oh no. Okay, so he's got his second one. I think this is GG. He just hit both his dragons. I don't know. A Maul of the Skyclaves is the only card I can get here that helps. That isn't it. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. Watch them all be next. Fuck's sake. 2 Mauls there, yeah. So I think we just lose here. Yeah. So annoying. That's so annoying. So I'm just hoping he attacks my Nahiri for some reason. No, he's not. Yeah, this Goldspan Dragon is something I could run in this deck as well. It's not obviously it's not a warrior, but it's just a super the mana generation here is superb. So not a great start, but you know it is. That's how Magic goes sometimes. The Frostbite don't do 3 damage. And they had flying, so I couldn't defend them. That's why I couldn't block. That's why I needed them. The Maul of the Skyclaves would have given them flying. Yeah, so the Maul of the Skyclaves would have given it flying, then I could have survived just about. Yeah, that... So the only thing I'm thinking about here is the... Should have paused the music. Bear with, I want to quickly... This could be a bit weird. So we're going to quickly sort of review the previous game there. So the thing I'm a bit confused about, I just want to clarify my own mind, is how are we doing? So that was it was a bit of a frustrating one there, but the only thing I'm thinking about here is this first mulligan I make in this first round. So obviously I've got 4 lands. I've got a couple of creatures I could have gone with. So I mulligan this, and then the second one only has 1 land in. So now I end up keeping this 6, but I've only got 1 mana, and the mana was the issue there, because... So the only thing I'm thinking of is, should I have just kept that first hand with 4 mana? Obviously, it's not ideal, but I think I had two Scry lands, so I could have just played the Plains, got one of the Usher of the Fallens down. Then I could have scryed and got stuff I needed, and I could have mauled something. So I think now that's the only thing there that is probably a mistake. And we just lost the first game 2-1. I'm just going over this first match. This is actually a video of the stream, so it's quite a weird Inception-y type thing. So in this first game, I get this as my starting hand. I actually mulligan it, and I think that was a mistake because my second hand is there. I didn't want to mulligan down to 5. I kind of kept this hand hoping to get my second red source, but I didn't get the red source until it was too late, basically. So I think we played good Magic there. Generally, decisions we made were good. The only thing there was that first mulligan that I think I made a mistake on. So that's... Obviously, it's a bit unlucky we end up from going from 4 lands to 1 land, but I think here with the 2 Scry lands, I could have just played my Plains first, could have then used the Templar Triumph to scry to some stuff we needed, and we'd have been alright. And we knew we had a bit of time with the deck anyway, because they were playing Is It Flash, so their main aim was get 5 mana, get Goldspan Dragon out. I think something I need to do in the future is add sort of more powerful removal. I can't do it for this tournament, but I think that's what I needed there. So if I have some Soul Seers myself that do 5 damage to 3 mana, I think that's something that I need. But yeah, so we're 0-1. If we get to 3 losses, we're out. It's a 6-round Swiss. Yeah, so that's right, I'll just back in a second, just nip into the loot. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange one there. I think the only thing there is that mulligan in the first round that was a potential issue that I could have avoided. Do that. There we go. So yeah, we've got now till... So we're just going to do some best of ones. I don't want to be in too many games because the next round's in like 20 minutes. So they'll announce the second... let's get some music back on. Yeah, so Soul Seal will definitely be something I put into my deck next. I can't do it in this tournament, but at least having that on the sideboard to have that bigger power removal, it's something. So normally my idea has been if I've not won by the time they get their big stuff out, then I lose type thing. But I think I can add a little bit of removal into that just to at least give myself a little chance if it drags on a bit longer than I want. So we're currently Diamond 4. I think we're about halfway through Diamond 4 pips, so should be fine getting to Mythic again this season. I'm like I said, I'm tempted to fine tune this deck a bit more, add some Goldspan Dragons and stuff in myself. Because like I say, you can cast a Goldspan Dragon. Basically, it's a 3 mana 4/4 flying haste because it generates a token as soon as it attacks. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I should have considered better was the fact I had 2 Skylines in that first. In that first mulligan situation. I kind of just acted a bit quickly. I should have kept that, really. So I don't think he's going to block with his ooze. He doesn't want it to die. He wants some creature in the graveyard before. Oh, he is blocking. Excellent. Getting rid of the Scavenging Ooze early is really good. So we're playing white, red, green. Okay. I'm surprised he's splashing white in this. Unless it's like a Prismatic Bridge World Tree kind of deck. What the hell is he splashing in? Okay. It's annoying that we've only got 1 plane, so we can't use Sigrid, but I think we just go wide. Oh, there we go. I'll take that. Obviously, I won't update the counter below. Yeah, I had fun. Not sure my opponent did. Like I said, I think we've got 20 minutes until the second round, so... It's not the best, but I think I keep this. Yeah, I think we keep this and we just scry. I'm going to try and sort of... I'm making a conscious effort for this scrying stuff. Frostbite we don't need. Oh, yeah. Large, muck, big, huge. So that's a nice draw for us. And so I think I should put this in as a plains. So we've got double plains and double mountain. So my only thing about this deck I may be considering is maybe I'm running too many humans. Because obviously I need non-humans to attack. Obviously we've got the angels, we've got like the goblins and stuff, so it's not terrible. So we're going to do this. And I think at first we're going to go... Ooh, so do we put the Mauler Skyclaves on? I think we go War Leader first. Now we might have a Frostbite or something for the Fireblade Charger. Yeah. So I'm glad I did it that way around and not doing the Maul, because if I attach the Maul then it dies, then I haven't currently got enough mana to re-equip the Maul to something. And now it means our Stalwart Valkyrie is a 2 mana card instead of a 4, so we can cast this next turn. And it'll become a 4/3 with the Kargan War Leader, assuming that survives. But do we just get our Hollow Blade out? Old Faithful. We do. It's indestructible. It's something I need to... So I'm not going to attack, because I don't want the War Leader to die, because he's going to be buffing my creatures. And if we get to resolve more creatures and they survive, it's good. Okay, so... It's strange how he splashed white. I don't understand what... So is this just like a fight? Okay, so he's got his Love-Struck Beast. So if he attacks with Bone Crush, I just... that's fine. So I think we just go more Skyclaves, go over the top. Oh, nice. I haven't bought any Kaldheim cards yet, so... What do you think of the set so far, Greg? It's really interesting, because with the equipment, they're seemingly going away from, like, the auto-equipping... So I'm not sure the equipment necessarily gives that much value in this set, but I do like the set. Goldspan Dragon, which we came up against in our match, is a really good card. It's something I've seen a fair bit, and just the tokens and the mana generation from it is just incredible. So he's going to do... Is he doing 3? No, he's only got 2 snow covered. Okay. So he's just attacked with everything here. 4, 9, 10. We're going to say no, because we're just going to Ember Cleave next turn. I hope he doesn't have counter magic. I don't think he'll run counter magic in this deck. Well, I'm not sure why the hell he's splashing blue. Cast something else, please. Get your board as full as possible. Oh no, he's got another land. Oh, perfect. Right, we should win the game then. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. It could even be... Yeah, but we've won the game here, so it's fine. There we go. Hey, Diamond 3. Yeah, it's just not a combination I've seen that much with. I've seen obviously the green-red Gruul Adventure is a classic combo that's fairly popular. The Old Growth Troll makes that really good. The most annoying card I've encountered is the Vorinclex because of how it affects planeswalkers. So it just means like when you get an Ugin, it can instantly ult. It's just like, oh. I've not seen it that much yet, which I'm a bit surprised about. But it is a... And the fact it messes up Sagas and stuff as well. yeah, exactly, absolutely, yeah. So we'll do another game or two. We've got 10 minutes, so. Like I said, I would do like, I'm not doing any, I don't want to get caught in a long-winded best of 3, so I'm just doing best of 1s here. Some of the Sagas have been quite good as well. I'm still trying to work out what the sort of new meta is going to be. We can keep that. It's not the best, but it will do. So we'll scry next turn, so we've got the Frostbite to do damage stuff if we need. Yeah. I don't want an Intimidator. I just hope it's not land coming up next. And then there's the whole fucking Tybalt's Trickery jank as well. Oh, what a pain in the ass card that is. So we're in a good spot here. So we've still only got 2 snow. I should maybe just put all my lands as snow covered, I think. There's just that one card that means all snow lands come in tapped, which I'm a bit wary of, so I didn't want to fully commit to it, but I think I probably should have done for the frostbite. So we're going to play you. Make you a coward, get 5 damage to face. So I'd normally get my Hallowed Blade out there, but I just wanted to do, I want to get the getting the extra 5 damage in there is important because he's getting to, oh, he's just conceded. Okay. So obviously with Linden, because it's a so Linden works really well in that deck because obviously its ability is good, but the fact it's 3 white in its mana cost, it just helps with the devotion a lot for Daxos and Heliod and stuff. So. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's really good. We can work with that. We'll scry first. We're not too bothered about frostbiting something straight off the bat, I don't think. Unless they're running mono. Oh, they're not. That's fine. Good. So we'll scry first. Do we want a 4th land? Yeah, we probably do, actually. So Hallowed Blade, rally the ranks, then. Because on our 3rd turn, we could pay the 2nd scry land. So we want to get our planes down and our Hallowed Blade out. Next turn we'll play our Temple of Triumph and scry away, because then we can just cast Rally the Ranks. I need to run 4 of Rally the Ranks in this deck, I think, if I'm going to continue with this deck. Okay, that's pain. Yeah, I think a wall lead could work here. Oh, wow. Sadly, not both. Yeah, I'm at full art foil. Oh. Okay. So I'm trying to work out what's best to do here. I think you should work on damage. He hasn't got any life links out or anything yet, so. Hello, Oobs. How are we doing, buddy? Hope you're well. So he's got Heliod, and that's probably gonna. Okay, so he hasn't got. Okay, he hasn't got Devotion yet, which is good. We lost the first game. It was a close game. We were just a bit unlucky. So we're just doing some quick ladder whilst the next round starts in like 5 minutes. So Doomscar is obviously a really nice card to have, a lovely little foretell. When mono white foretell something, you know it's Doomscar.
Announcement received.
Oh, announcement received. Less than 10 minutes in round 1. Okay. Oh shit, his board's got full quite quickly. Ah, he's given that light. Ah. I don't think we can win this now. Because he's going to be on, what, 18 life again? And There's no point in blocking either of them because I may as well keep the creature out. The opposite. Yeah, we're not. That's dead. He's going to gain his life. I think we don't win this. How do I win this? I think that works. So we had to really focus on getting rid of the devotion. If he's got something, he'll get it back. So it's not really great, but just hoping he hasn't. Oh, well. Okay. You can still give it lifelink though, which is an issue. So I think we do just end up losing this. Oh, we have to block this. We don't take 6. This could be a tricky one. I don't want him blocked with the... I need him to block with Basri's Lieutenant, and whichever one he blocks, if he does, I cleave, so we kill it. So I don't mind if my War Leader dies here. Or my Intimidator, because I can just cast another Intimidator. Hopefully he blocks the Intimidator. So 13 damage leaves him. He's gonna, yeah. If he gets Devotion next, we do lose because he'll get Heliod back, which is 6, 5, 11, 12, 13, 4. Oh, that might survive. Unless he gains life somehow. I don't think he's... Oh my god, he's running Lurrus. Ugh. Oh, damn. Good game. Good game. He got the 1 extra damage he needed. That's annoying. I just don't understand why he didn't play that last turn. He held on to that really well. Oh well. Yeah, that wasn't great there. But yeah, I'm not sure how to speedily get you up to speed, Uber, or even if you want to. I appreciate you being AA. Like I say, it was a bit of a on a whim yesterday after I had a couple of drinks to try to enter this, so. So we're just waiting for our next match to be announced because the round should be ending now. So I say, well, if we get to 3 losses, it's a Swiss style format of 6 matches. If we get to 3 losses, we're out. Any 4-2-5-1, 4-2-5-1 means we'll qualify into tomorrow. But we'll have to just wait and see what deck we're up against next. The next round should be getting announced soon, so I don't want to search for a match just yet. But what we'll do... So I think for the deck, we need to... So my only issue is I think I'm running too many humans to non-human warriors. It's running 16 humans, 9 non. So it's good when I search for humans because that's what Winota's ability does, but I'm not getting to the point where I have non-humans on the board because the Angels are a good addition. Yeah, so I think next time for the sidebar, I'll definitely add in some higher mana removal. I can't do it now because we have to submit the deck list for a tournament.
Announcement received.
Oh, announcement received. Okay, let me just see if the next match is going to be announced soon. So sorry about the slight delay. I'm just waiting for the next game to be... I don't want to leave the guy waiting for the next game. So we lost to Is It Control. In that game, I think was a relatively 50-50 game as well. I think the first round cost us where we mulliganed and got a really bad mulligan. Like that, I didn't feel that I was going to get absolutely trounced in that matchup. It was a reasonable matchup to get, but... Oh, that's interesting. That's excellent. Yeah, I don't fully understand like the set boosters having random cards in it as well, but Infinity Artifacts cost pay. Artifact creature spells you play have a oh wow. Jesus. Yeah, the best. I might start doing best of 3 in the ladder because best of 1 at the moment, 30% of the time you're just hitting Tybalt's trickery decks. They just love the best of 1 queue. Good lord. So okay, so the round's expired. I'm just waiting for the next round to start. Yeah, so I'm going to probably try and do a quick 5-10 minute review of rounds like I did in the last round where I looked over that first mulligan. I think that's quite a useful thing for me to do personally. It's obviously if you're trying to improve at Magic, it's important to do that as well if you can. Obviously, it's, when you're playing paper Magic, it's a bit more difficult. But yeah. I do have some more Ikoria Showcase cards coming. We've got basically all of the foil and non-foil Showcase common and uncommons now. We've got a couple of the rares as well. We've got the Ketria Triumph and the Evercool Phoenix, I believe. So I'm going to start to acquire some more of those after. My idea is to get all of the Showcase Ikoria ones in both foil and non-foil. So that's the aim. So I think we just wait on one game in the round. So yeah, let's quickly queue up for another game. We get a few minutes once. If we have to concede a game, we have to concede a game. I'm not that precious about my rank because I know I'm going to get to Mythic this season. So. But I think I'm definitely going to work on a best of 3 deck because obviously all the tournament stuff are best of 3. Some are historic as well, which is a whole different kettle of fish I need to work out because I wouldn't be able, because we know it's actually banned in historic, so that makes it more tricky to utilize this deck. That's not great, but we'll keep it. Okay, so we're against Reds, but he's not got anything, unless he's just got a bunch of shocks and stuff or frostbites. Okay. Yeah, so Cardigan Intimidator is dead. That's fine. So now we go Stalk for Valkyrie. So the Valkyrie's really nice in this deck, especially against like a mill. But again, this is probably going to die soon anyway. I assume he's got another Bone Crusher Giant, or is he just going to cast his? Oh, nice. So do we wait and... Yeah, we're gonna try use Sergin and steal it. At least target Sigrid rather than Stalwart Valkyrie for... Oh. Well, fuck you very much. That's really annoying. That's ruined my plans because you picked planes. God damn it. Okay, so we're just going to play you and you. So now he can't attack unless he gets rid of the Kargan War Leader. So I'll just trump block with the Fireblade Charger and kill the Bone Crusher. Has he got Embercleave already? He's got the mana for it. No. Okay. Good. I'm not sure what that's achieved for him. Okay. So now Sigrid is our discard card for our Hallowed Blade. Hopefully Yasha survives so we can start trying out some tokens. Okay. I'm surprised he keeps going for white mana. Yeah, fine. I don't know what the hell I'm playing against here. This is a strange deck.
Announcement received.
Oh, announcement received. The round will begin in 2 minutes. Okay. So now I don't particularly care about these cards. They're going to be sacrifices for the Hallowed Blade because we've got to win next turn basically now. I assume he might wait and do some ability. He's going to take another land out, is he? All right.
New pairing received.
Oh, we've got a new pairing, so we will. Oh my! What is he? This is mad. I don't understand what he thinks is going to happen here. Is he just using it for the draw card effect? Try and get something to kill the Hallowed Blade? What a strange game. What a strange game that is. I don't know what the hell he was running. But I'll take it. Okay, so... check it. Let me add our next opponent. He is running... Oh... Okay, red-green. Okay. So we're going to have to act quickly on this one. Add... You. Tournament, traditional standard cards, best of 3. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what was going on then, but... Okay, so we're using our tournament deck. Okay, here we go. So Bone Crusher Giants, Edge Walling Keepers, Goldsman. Yeah, so we know this deck. We need to get this done early. You'll have great henge. That kind of works. Yeah, that kind of works. Not the best, but it's... The good news is we've got 3 snow sources for Frostbite, which is good. So I presume he's going to have a Brushfire Elemental.
Received. Round timer started.
Yeah, Brushfire Elemental, which is fine, because now what we can do is do Mountain, Charger, Kill. Obviously, I'd like to have a better creature out, but we can kind of make it work a bit. We're near a Nahiri as well, which we can use to explore the deck and get something better in hand. I know the music's not... I'm just not going to have music on this one to see how... I just want to concentrate. Have you started playing Runeterra, King? Yeah, okay, Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Ah, cool. So, we're going to play the War Leader and attack with both. He won't... If he blocks, then I'll kill the Ooze. I want to kind of get this Ooze killed straight off the bat. Oh, cool. I do play a bit of chess myself. I do. I'm around 1100 rated at the moment. I do play it on my lunch and stuff when I'm not playing Magic. I get the odd game now and again. So there's no other creatures in graveyard yet, which is good. So next we'll put the Maul the Skyclaves on the Kargan War Leader. So that'll go over the top, and then the Fireblade charges. If he blocks with those, then the death ability will kill them. I hope you're having a mediocre day. It's a bit harsh. Ooh. Oh, it's horrible. That sounds horrible. So... Trying to work out what the hell he's got. He's missing... He's not missed a land drop. But... Unless he's just got, like, Goldspan Dragons in hand. So I think the correct play here is to play... Because he has Ember Cleave, Shatter Ghost... Yeah, he doesn't have any instant speed stuff. So I'm going to do it to face. Because yes, he can do 1 up to 4/4, but you'll still die. Because there's only 1 creature in graveyard. Is there only 1 creature in graveyard? Yeah, that's fine. So if he blocks, I still kill it. Oh, okay. But he doesn't put the counter on, so I'm not quite sure what he's achieving with that. Okay. Absolutely. Right, so he's got a henge out, so he gains a little life. But he's still in a really... So he can tap... He's going to be left on 1 life, I think. 10, 5, 7, 9. So he doesn't really have many answers for flyers. And now he can't kill my charger. So you'll be on 3 life after next turn, because you get to tap the henge again. I think at that point I just win, don't I? I'm surprised he I don't know if he's just got a really bad draw, but he's just not playing anything. Like, he's not hit any of his dragons. He's not hit a questing beast. He hasn't got... Yes, come on. Right, so it's such a strange game because I don't... Obviously, I know what he's got in hand. In his deck. So what's he got on the sideboard? Clothis, Scorching Dragonfire. So he's going to have Scorching Dragonfire, Crone War. He's going to bring those in. So I think... I don't know what I change here. The Kabira takedown is going to be fairly irrelevant because he's going to have big creatures and I'm not necessarily going to utilize it that much. Sigrid's going to be important. Demon Bolt's going to be important, but we're only run one of those. The Flyers are important, so I think... I might take Invoke the Divine because I can destroy his henge then. And I need to take out one thing, and I'll probably take out a... Gonna take out a War Leader. So my reason for adding the Invoke the Divines in is basically I want to be able to destroy his Great Henge, or his Embercleave, or... They're the main threats he's got. And it would also destroy things like a Crone War, which I presume he's going to bring in. So I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, it's not great. So we have to mulligan this. Oh my god, what the fuck? This is a rough... What a rough bloody draw of a hand there. 1 land, then 5 lands. Jesus Christ. Ah, boy. Well, we've still got Hollow Blades and Intimidator. Intimidator can stop things blocking. We need them all. I'm a bit annoyed. I don't know if I should have kept one of the Stalwart Valkyries on the assumption that the Intimidator will die, but I don't know. Can't utilise that. We desperately need our next land drop. This needs to be a land soon. We're okay for a turn or two because we've got a couple of 2-drops, but we want to get the Wally. We need to start getting on the board early. Thankfully, he's running quite slow, which isn't too bad. Okay. So we're in a bit of a tricky spot because we might get to a point where he plays a Lovestruck Beast this turn if he gets the 3rd mana drop. Okay, so he's playing the token. So he's okay. Third land drop. So he's probably gonna do Stomp on the Hallowed Blade now. So because I have to tap it to keep it indestructible, it just means I don't get to attack this turn. And it just means now he can play his Bone Crusher Giant and not have to worry about blocking any damage. The next time we Intimidate, make it so it can't block, and we should at least get some damage through. Ideally we draw a Maul soon or an Ahiri so we can get that Maul. Oh. So, what do we do here? What do we do here? We could... So we could play the Intimidator, make that not able to attack, or we just do the Skyclaves, go 6 face. I don't mind taking 5 damage from that, I think is my thought process there for a turn. I think that's the right play. I think we can take 5 because next turn we can bring the Kargan out. We can even chump block the Lovestruck Beast with it as well. Or if we save the mana, we could increase it to a 5/3 because it will become a 4/2 with the War Leader out unless he kills the War Leader. I'm not overly happy with this situation, but I'm not completely against it at this point in time. Yeah, take care, King. Okay, that's fine. So you could do 7 damage to me here. Right, so we're now not in an amazing position. But that we're only doing 2 damage. So we kill his Edgewall Innkeeper because that's giving him his draw mechanic. So you won't attack with his Bone Crusher Giant next turn because I'll just kill it with the Intimidator unless he's got another in hand so he can do his Stomp, which he probably has. He's running 4 of them in deck, so the odds of that are reasonably okay. Yeah. I just need to get 1 rat. I've got him dead in 2, whereas he could have me dead in 2 as well. Obviously, I'm nowhere near enough for an Embercleave. We didn't put any of the Relic Axes in, which would have been nice here, maybe, to just buff up the creature more. So I assume he's going to kill the... Yeah. So that's... oh, fuck. 13... 9... I'm at Diamond 3 at the moment. I will be doing the standard ranks. I've just been doing best of 1 at the moment. I'm probably going to move to best of 3 soon. I think... Oh, how does this work? I can't attack here. I put the War Leader out. And if he's got anything that kills either of these, if he's got a... Scorching Dragonfire, I just lose. I think I just lose. He's just gonna... Yeah, fuck. Ah, yeah, he got me there. That's fine. Right, so what... Trying to hack toss. What's he got? So he's got... I think he's got too much of a range of creature mana costs for Haktos to be fully effective. We didn't hit any of our Invoke Divines and stuff like that. We are missing that expensive removal. I think we just keep things the same here. I don't really see... what I need to add. Maybe I could add some Blade Masters, but they're susceptible to Stomp, so I'm going to put a couple of Shepherd of the Flocks in. I'm going to take back out the Invoke the Divines, I think. Because he's got nothing that really goes over I can go over the top of him. So I'm comfortable with that. I think Shepherd of the Flocks, at least you should be able to return things to my hand. if I need to, rather than have something die. So I can set a blocker, return it to my hand, it stays alive, and I'm good. I think that is fine. Like I say, because that was just difficult. I knew that was coming as well. So it needs to play for. Oh, why give me 3 red sources? We keep that. Fudge. And I think we put the Castle Ardenvale back. Because, yeah. So we do plains, something out first. We do the mountain next. We'll be able to get a second creature out, so we'll definitely be able to boast. So I don't think he's got... Okay, so he's created his token, so we can't boast. So we just scry here? Do we want another one? Is that a written? I think at this point we should have to take that as a... No, I think turn 3 we get that flying. If we can get it out of reach of a stomp. And if he attacks here, we just take a damage. I'm happy with that. So the good thing now is if he uses stomp, it's out of range. So he has to use a Scorching Dragonfire, which he can do on his turn. Oh, that's an instant actually. He could do it, but he hasn't got the mana for it. So he's going to get a Lovestruck Beast out next turn. I presume that's his plan. But next turn we'll get another token. So we'll have some chump block. Oh, he has got it. Ugh. Of course he's got it. Okay. We're in a... Oh, it's exiled it as well. Oh, that's bad. I think we just kill one of them. It's not... Ah, that's so annoying. I think we're just going to lose here. I think we just really got a weird set of cards on the draw and stuff that we didn't need. Yeah, I think we're in trouble here. If he's got a... Yeah. Because we can't even equip our maul. Yeah. Ah. We've got to work. We've got to rely on our flyers and hope he hasn't got another Bone Crusher. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so he might not have a Bone Crusher. I assume one of them's a land. Okay, so we're... I just need... I need one more land, because I need to get Nahiri out or something. It's not... All isn't lost. I assume that Intimidator is going to die this turn. Or he's just going to get another... He's just going to flood the board with big creatures. Okay, he's got his Henge. That makes things very tricky. Yeah, we are in a spot of bother. Do we take 5 here? Yes. Right, we need a land drop. We need to hit a land drop. We didn't hit a land drop, but that's not terrible. But we're not in a good spot here. Oh no. Oh no, I think we just lose now. Oh, yeah, he's got us. Damn. And still not, I don't, oh, these land drops, man, they're killing me. Only hit 3 land drops. I had 2 of them in my hand. Oh. That's annoying. That's another one that's just got away from us there. From weird mulligans. Yeah, that was rough, that. Oh. That was rough. Oh. That's annoying. I could easily be 2-0 here. That's the annoying thing here. I could easily be 2-0. I'm not sure I misplayed anything there. I was happy with all the mulligans I made, but like, so I'm running 22 lands plus a Kabira takedown, so it should be 23 lands. I might need to add in some more Shatter Skull smashings into that. I can't do it now because I'm in the tournament, but oh, that's just annoying, that, because yeah. But I don't think I would have done anything different. So dang it. Right, I'm back in a second. I'm just going to the loot. Yeah, that was frustrating, that one. Like I said, we've not been I wouldn't say we've been outplayed or like outmatched in any. Like, there's not been a matchup where I thought, well, I've got a chance of winning. The two we played Is It Flash first round, and again, we did a weird mulligan in the first game, which we probably shouldn't have done. Second game we won. Third game was close, but he just had enough removal to get over the line. So that was really close. That match was really close as well. Like I say, as soon as he got rid of that last creature, then I could have maybe survived, but it just, like I say, another mana and a better draw, I could have easily won that. We're just going to do some standard ranks whilst we wait for the next round. Yeah, definitely some changes I could definitely do to my deck. Adding some Shatter Skull Smashings in is a must, I think. We can keep that. So I'm getting good hands here in bloody standard ranked. God, why can't you give me this hand in the tournament? This is a perfect hand. Scry 1-2, Hallow Blade out, and then I'm on my way. Oh, Ember Cleat. Well, I'm gonna keep the Ember Cleat because we're at a point where we could get quite wide. It looks like we're playing Is It Flash again. Oh, it's Giants. Okay. Okay, this could be problematic. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is... So when we dealt excess damage... So... What's the plan? Do we flood the board? Then... We want to have as many creatures out as possible. In theory... 4, 3, 2, 1. Because he's not going to block this. He doesn't want his Agar to die. And next turn we can actually Ember Cleave as well. Which might take out a big giant. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, that's really bad. So if he attacks, we block, we both kill it. Maybe. Okay, so we could be in trouble here. Although that should put him off attacking. Yeah, that's good. But... don't have enough... So although I want to get the War Leader out, I think I'd just go Valkyrie, no? I just need to go over the top of them, but he's just going to start attacking me and doing loads of damage. So... we do this. Exile the Goblin. So if he starts attacking me, I can block with the Hallow Blade and Frostbite to kill the Calamity Bear if he attacks. Do we just attack with both and try and force his hand? So we need to get rid of this Calamity Bearer. And regardless what he blocks with, if he blocks the Fireblade charge, we do the 1 damage to it, then Frostbite 2 to kill that. He'll still get to draw with 8. There we go, nice. So we've got rid of a threat there. You can cast another one, so it's not really a definitive solution there. Tapping 2 snow mana. Oh, well, fuck you. This spell costs 3 less if you control a giant. Deals 6 damage to target. Fucking hell. Okay, right, okay. I see what is going on here. So I think we just play War Leader next and attack. I see he's going to attack here. Yeah. So he's probably going to zap my Hallow Blade now, so I'm going to have to bin off my Intimidate, which is a little annoying. Oh no, he's not done it yet. That's fine. Is he going to let me attack? Or is he just going to remove the War Leader? Okay. So the problem is we're not getting any real board presence. And more Skyclaves would be really useful here, because that just gives us the flying, which... I did, unfortunately. I did lose 2-0. I did lose 2-1 in that one. Just a unfortunate mulligan situation again in the third game. It was a bit annoying. Yeah, a little frustrating, but both matchups I could easily have won. we lost both 2-1, and yeah, we just didn't hit what we needed. That's all. This Giants deck is really nice. I know I did something on it, but the Glimpse of Cosmos is working really well. This card draw mechanic from Agar is amazing. So we do this. I really want to play this Kabira takedown, but I don't want to sack my Embercleave for my Hallow Blade. So, but I'm going to do it because I think I need the land. So I hope he just picks the Intimidate. Oh, what do I do? I think I let that happen. I don't think I can afford for... I don't want to... The Embercleave's my only win condition here, but if he's got another Destruct, I think I'll just lose. Yeah, good game. Yeah, I wasn't going to win that. He was gonna have... He had the mana for more Giants, so... Do. So, yeah. So I think after this, if we do end up going 0-3, I'm going to spend a little time refining the deck and the sideboard. I don't think I've sideboarded very well. I mean, when I played some games earlier, and the sideboard's good for milking, guys. This Lurrus, oh my god. So we keep this. It's not amazing, but we can scry. But if he's got a... Ruin Crab. Oh, I hate life. It doesn't matter, you'll be going anyway, mate. Of course we didn't hit our land drop. So again, against Mill, what I do with my sideboard is I just bring in a lot more of the 1 and 2 drops, and just I even take out Winota and this is gonna be a fun game because we're not gonna hit our 3rd land drop. That's how it goes because he's another Mill. 2 lands, you're definitely... Oh. I literally just need to hit something. I just need to hit 1 land. Of course I had 3... Of course I had 3 mountains in a row. Oh my god. It's such a good archetype. I just hate it though. It's just painful. Right, I must hit a land now. I must hit a land. No, I don't, do I? I just don't hit the lands. I just can't be bothered with that game. Oh. Right, so... Like I say that... The deck's reasonably competitive, it seems. Like, both games were close, and I could have won those with different circumstances, so that's good to know. We're not hitting too much control at the moment, it seems. It seems the meta seems to be shifting much more towards aggro-y type big creatures. Obviously, mono green's always going to be strong with, like, especially like old growth troll and stuff like that from the new set and Vorinclex. But we've got, I think we've got enough here to work with. Right at the ranks into here, he gives me 2/2 tokens, which is nice. Hopefully you're not milling me to oblivion. No, that's good. Second Nahiri's unfortunate. We'll take the Hallow Blade. Hello. Game. Green, black, reds. Okay. So the good thing is we can bid off one of these Nahiris if we get a... if he attacks my Hallow Blade. Yeah. The land drop would have been nice. I assume he goes again for my Season Hallow Blade with some sort of removal. Oh, he doesn't. Excellent. Or does he do it now just to be annoying? Yeah, he does. Well, the good thing is I'm getting rid of a lot of removal, but I suppose with Stomp and Eliminate, he's going to have quite a bit, I presume. Trying to work out what he's running green-wise, though. I'm thinking it's probably going to be things like Questing Beasts and probably Kazandu Mammoths. Yeah, he's just got a lot of removal in his hand, so we need to figure out how we're going to... The good thing is once we get... Oh, well, I can't do anything about that, can I? Okay, Soul Shatter. Like I say, so now each token comes in will be a 3/3, assuming both survive. I don't think the creature will survive. Yeah. That's fine. So I don't mind him take... I'd have been half tempted to maybe take Ray the Ranks out, because that increases everything. Hopefully we get something to stick, but... Oh, just give me the land. He's only got 2 cards in hand now, so we might be in a better situation. Oh, that's a bad situation. Okay, so I need him to attack here so I can... Yeah. Hopefully he attacks. He doesn't. That's good news, though. Don't want the land. So I think we need to get rid of the Vivian. So we're going to lose a creature. It's probably going to be the Kargan Intimidator. But then we'll get rid of his Bone Crusher Giant at least. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I made the Bone Crusher. Yeah, sorry. So I'll give this trample. So you attack with Bone Crusher, I block with a Fireblade Charger and kill his Vivian.
Announcement received.
Announcement received. Less than 10 minutes left in the round. Okay, so we've got 20 minutes till the next game. Ish. So we can't attack again because I'll just kill his Vivian. Because I'll block with a Fireblade Charger. We get Nahiri out next, which gives us some trump blockers, which is good. He's got a draw mechanism in Castle Lochtwain. But it's starting to inch his life down. Okay, so he's really flooding the board land-wise now. God knows what else he's running. Oh, that's perfect. Ah. So, at least we got rid of the Vivian. He's got land for days. I assume he's got a Great Henge. Oh, he's got an Ugin. Yeah, good game. Yep. Ugin just wins him the game. I'm so weak against Ugin because the highest mana cost of any items is 4. So he just -4s and then I've got nothing on board. Yeah, I'm very susceptible to Ugin. And like I said, as soon as he had lands, I was kind of half thinking he might have Ugin, but... like I say, I'm a little annoyed because we've lost both our games and they were both easily winnable as well. It was just weird mulligans of cost. Now, maybe it's something I need to reflect in my deck. I'm running quite a lot of things and I'm running a lot of like 2-ofs and 1-ofs and maybe I just need to make that a bit more consistent. This is a terrible hand, but we can go with it and get boasts. Hopefully. I think, yeah, I might try a couple of... No, this is just best of one ladder. The next one match will be about 15 minutes or so. So if he blocks with Selfless Savior, that's good. I assume he's going to wait. Oh, he is going to block with it. Okay. Means he's probably got another in hand. Oh, he's got a Hollow Blade out. Okay. Right, so... it's a really good position here because we can actually Ember Cleave next turn. And if we Ember Cleave on the fly, he's gonna have a real... Unless he's got like Glass Casket, but the casting cost out of 4 will stop that, so... I'm not going to attack. If he goes for me, he might have something that can... He might have Banishing Light or something to exile it. Because it looks like it's just a mono white deck. But he's not really getting a lot out on the board, which is good. Oh, hello. Sort of... Okay. Operation Make Him a Big Boy. Didn't attack, though. Do. So we're going for the win out of play here because this is a human, so we're not worried about that. So we're going to attack with 2. Get 2 humans on the board. Hopefully one of them is an Intimidator. It doesn't matter. We'll get a Hollow Blade out ourselves. Oh, we busted on the next one. Okay. So I presume he's going to block... But he can't block the Flyer. If he blocks the Charger, that's fine. Oh, he's blocked. Excellent. That's really... Because he's blocking the Indestructible Creature, which is good. So now he's discarded Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. So we're in a really good spot here. Because we can attack with everything next turn, then Embercleave something. Probably the Winota and do 10 damage to him. So he's got 2-0 in Vigilance. So it's a 6-2. And now he's got a second... Okay, so he's making that big. But I think I can deal with that. Because he doesn't have Trample, so... Ah, he's got nothing to... Yeah, he couldn't attack then, because I'll just block my Winota. It would just go back to his hand. This is perfect. So, what we do now... We don't have... Oh, fuck. That's annoying. We just win here now. He can't, yeah, we just win. So we probably just Embercleave that. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5, 10, 13. Yeah, so we just... There we go. That's good. So yeah, like I say, I'm just a bit frustrated with those games actually. They've just both been... I don't know. We were just unlucky. I don't want to say we were just unlucky, but we kind of were a bit. like I say, the only thing I'd have changed is the first mulligan in the first game. I don't think anything else I've done has been like misplays. I think the deck could have been better, to be fair. I think the sideboard's not quite balanced. It's good for like a Loris deck because we just get we just flood the 2 mana costs. But I think I think I can make this deck work, which is good to know because I do enjoy this sort of archetype. I do need to consider how I play the deck because Thor pointed out that I get rid of the Winota a lot, which is true. So I think I need to run more non-human warriors. So we've got Manifest Sigrid, which is good. Now, is this red-green or just red? Red-blue. Is it flash? Okay. So now we can play Stalwart Valkyrie next turn. Yeah, I think I need to work out where my priorities lie in terms of... Because... Yeah, that's my only thought at the moment. I think maybe I need to reassess how I play the deck with Winota, because I don't... Like I say, if I want Winota as my win con, I need to be utilising it more, and I'm just not. That last game showed it's super powerful to get wide, which is what I need to do. So we're going to attack with everything here and then just exile his... That's good. So we're not going to exile, we're just going to kill it. So I take 2 damage from targeting it, but I'm going to do a damage to him and the 4 here. Unless he's got something to... Yeah, that's fine. And now we'll just play our Valkyrie again.
Round timer ended.
Okay, so the round's ended, so we should have...
Announcement received.
Okay, so the round's over. They just wait for the final matches to be finished. He's brought a Calamity Bearer out. So we want to exile this just because of its effect. So hopefully he attacks. We should have attacked with the 5-blade charger and exiled it. We should have been, yeah. That was a little misplay because he could counter something here technically. No, I don't think he'll necessarily run too much counter magic though. So he's foretold, so that could be counter magic though. That's annoying. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't get countered because he shouldn't be able to cast it this turn. He has to wait a turn before he can do it, I think. Right? That's really nice. He might stomp it, but we prevent the damage. Nice, he hasn't stomped it. I think we just do this. He might be able to counter it now with what he's foretold. Okay. Okay, so we're in a really good spot here. We can now get another Valkyrie out next. He won't have a board wipey sort of card, I don't think. He might have something in red that does that, but I don't think he will. Oh, he might have actually. Shit, he might have that. Oh, what's the saga called for giants? Oh, he doesn't. That's fine. Okay, that's a problem. We don't have the snow sources out, so that's useless to us. The store of Valkyries here been super clutch. Right, so this is where the issue around, because I've got frostbite in, but I'm not getting all three. I should just run shocks. Although it's two, it's just two to face, so I could have just drawn that and won. So I don't know. He's just attacking. So if you do damage, I just block both, right? Then they both, my die, but theirs die too. Okay. Has he got a board wipe? He must have a board wipe thing now. He must have a board wipe card. Otherwise, that's madness. Okay, it's just madness. I'll take it. Okay, that was good. Right, so the third round should be starting soon. And this, we have to win now. If we don't win, then we've got problems. Well, if we don't win, we're out, basically. Yeah, so I think things I've learned from this is, one, I've not sideboarded properly. I think in this, my sideboard should be a lot more sort of big removal. Maybe things like Skyclave Apparition to exile things, or even Glass Caskets and stuff like that. Yeah, I think my sideboarding needs to improve, and my mulligan luck. So I need to do that. I need to run Shatter Skull Smashings in my deck. I might even run them instead of the Frostbite or the Demon Bolt. I know it's more expensive removal, but I think I need that extra land hit if needed. And the fact it can target multiple creatures is good. Like I say, so after this, if it's not too late, I will probably start playing about with the deck and improving it. I have to say that this MTG Melee site is quite good with the announcements and stuff. It seems to work really well. It's been super smooth running wise, and the fact that in-game thing has a tournament setting as well, super good. What's on offer in the store today? I've not looked. Ketria Triome card styles. I do like the Triomes. So I actually have a Ketria Triome. Super nice. I love these are the Ikoria Showcase art cards that I'm collecting. They're super cool. Yeah, so we might, like I said, if we do lose this next one, we might spend 10 minutes or so just going through deck options and just going through the process of what will improve next time. So I think I am going to stick with this deck. It does work quite well. I just need to fine tune it a bit more. I think I need to decide whether I'm committing to Winota as a win condition, or if not, what is my win condition? Because at the moment, I'm in a weird sort of half-arsing Winota type thing. I've got too many humans compared to non-humans. So I'm not getting the non-humans attacking to trigger it. So one card I could run is the, oh, what's it called? What is it? There's a, oh, what's it called? It's an artifact. And it is in Cal. Let's filter this out. It's in Kaldheim. I do have one. Maskwood Nexus. Maybe I could run that. Because then creatures you control are every creature type. So every creature would be both a human and a non-human. So that way every creature is a trigger and can be drawn and played. So maybe I need to run that in the deck. So basically everything's everything. And then I could even pick, then I can just pick anything. I don't particularly need to stick to warriors, because everything will be a warrior and not a warrior. So I could then just, the Goldspan Dragons would be a warrior. The so maybe maybe this is the route to go down. Yeah, like I say, it's just been frustrating, really, I think. because both of those games were pretty close. And in both those games, I had at least one round with a really weird mulligan situation as well. So it's a little frustrating because it's kind of not really my. It's kind of out of my control, really. Obviously, it can happen. That's part of Magic, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll get this next win. We'll win this next round. I think the good things are I'm playing fairly well. I've not really made any mistakes. That's something I've been doing quite a bit recently. Not in a drastic scenario, just I've not played. The only misplay was potentially one mulligan in the first game, and even then it was just a bit unlucky that my second mulligan only gave me one land that I decided to keep. That mulligan was a mistake, but apart from that, I think I've played solid Magic, and I've not been rushing things either. I've been relatively considered. Obviously, I'm playing an aggro-ish deck, so I'm not going to be burning through all my time, but I think I've done pretty well. Yeah, it's definitely been a good experience. It's definitely something that I do want to compete. I think I'm decent enough at Magic to get into the top 1200. I think I'm decent enough to start, potentially getting, who knows, getting into the monthly qualifiers and stuff, the arena qualifiers. Whether I'm at the point of, I suppose one thing I may be a bit weak on is Historic. Because obviously Winota's banned in Historic, so I couldn't use Winota if I'm going to keep Winota as my win condition. But I'm half tempted just to go for Goldspan Dragons. Because get a Goldspan Dragon attacking, I could even bloody zap it myself with Shock and then Ember Cleave the damn thing. And it would be free. So there's a lot of things I could do with this. I think Boros is in really good place with the new Kaldheim set. I think there's a couple of really good cards in there. So we're just hanging fire because the next round should be starting any minute now. But yeah, so no, it's good. It was good. Just a little frustrating, I think. I think frustrating is the right word, but I suppose that's kind of like my decks. I suppose my deck is kind of that because the matchups were okay. Is it flash and mono green? Right, so the last match is just about finishing now. So I'm not going to start another game because then in a couple of minutes we'll have the fixtures. Yeah, it's certainly something I'll do again. It's certainly something I'll
Announcement received.
Right, so the next round will begin in 2 minutes. That's what that announcement received thing is. Like I say, this has been really well run. It's super clear. The MTG Melee site is really good. I'm really impressed with it, I have to say. I mean, I will probably be entering more of these kind of tournaments because it is an alternative qualification means for monthly qualifiers. Oh, okay, so we've got a match. Empty arena, add, send that. Vivian, Scavenging Ooze. Okay, so this is red green. This is red green again. He's got a Chrome War in his main deck. He's got one. Okay. So we're playing a Naya Adventures deck here, which might be a bit tricky. Jay Fisher. Right, so I've sent the request to him to play. Oops. Traditional standard, Jay Fisher challenge. Okay, so the way it works is there's basically rounds last an hour because the in-game timer for a best of 3 is 50 minutes, and it's just a Swiss 6-man format in this. I think if you get past this one into the qualifiers tomorrow, they're 10 matches, but I don't think I'm going to be making it tomorrow. We'll see though. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Right, so we've got this tournament deck done. Right, here we go. I'm going to pause music. I don't want music on. Right, come on. So we're Nine Adventures. So this could be a tricky matchup for us. Gonna keep this. We've got 2 lands and we've got some stuff. I don't want to rely on mulligans again. It's a little slow, but I think we've got a bit of time. This isn't ideal, but because we might draw a land as well. If we draw a land, great. If not, we can just play the Kapira takedown turn 1, turn 2, get Hallowed Blade out, which I'm comfortable with. And the good thing about it is Lovestruck Beast, he can hit, if I get my charges out, that'll just take out his tokens, so the Lovestruck Beast will be left not attacking, so Scavenging Ooze is an issue. So do we get? I think we just go Hallowed Blade. I think that's the correct play here. So next turn, if we draw a land, we can get a War Leader down, or Intimidate and Charger. I don't think he attacks here, which is good. Still missing our land drops. Okay, so we go Charger. Usher the Fall. Oh. We don't attack because... So if he attacks with his Lovestruck Beast, we just take out his token. I presume he might have another token available. He's got 4 cards in his hand. So we really need to just hit our land drops. Because one more mountain and we can Embercleave potentially. Won't do a great deal at the moment. Oh, he's got Henge. Okay.
Announcement received.
So if he attacks, I just block and kill the 1/1. And now he can't actually... Non-token creatures come in with a +1/+1 counter. So his Lovestruck Beast, he might struggle to get another... I wonder what he does here. Because if I take the token out, the Intimidator then can then basically 1 mana and means it can't block, so it can't attack and can't block. So I hope he attacks. Yeah, good. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I suppose the only problem... We have to do like this though, don't we? Because his edge wall innkeeper will now come in as a 2-2. So I think we've just nullified his Lovestruck Beast. Unless he's got another one in hand to make tokens. But again, we can just double block that next turn and kill it anyway. Okay, so still missed our land drop. So what I'm going to do is, because he's got a Scavenging Ooze, I'm going to play the Valkyrie and exile the creature card from the graveyard. And then we can attack with both. I don't think he blocks here. It wouldn't be correct for him to block. But he is blocking. He must have another ooze in hand then. Well, I'm perfectly happy to... There's no creature in graveyard, so you can't buff it.
Received.
So I'm not quite sure why he's chosen to block here. There's just no creature in the graveyard. So that's a result for us. I think he's just misplayed it. Yeah. I think he forgot that I I exiled the creature. Unless he's got another one in hand, he's just going to buff it straight away with the Usher of the Fallen. Okay, this could be a problem. Yeah, we could... Yeah, okay. Oh boy. But you can't attack this turn at least. His Lovestruck Beast is useless, but it's going to take my Stalwart Valkyrie. Oof. Oh, he's not taking it. Okay. So we've hit our third land. What do we do with that? I think we just flood the board as much as possible. Because his Mammoth's going to be quite big next turn. And the problem is he's gaining 2 life a turn from the Great Henge, and I'm only doing 3 damage, so we might have to do a full attack next turn. So that's going the Mammoth's going to be huge here. And I think we have to kill our own Hallow Blades. Because it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna die. So if we just do that. Do we kill our own Hallow Blade, or do we leave it till we get it back? I think we just leave it till we get it back. So annoyingly here, I can't play anything because I need to make him a coward.
Round timer started.
These both die next turn, which is unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about that. So we may as well buff you up. And I think now the problem is the Hallow Blade's going to die anyway, because it's going to untap at the start of the turn though, right? So, yeah, that's good. But we get our Hallow Blade back, which is good. So we're in an okay spot here. It's not amazing, but got him down to 10. One land really helps us when you start creating tokens just to block. Can we take 6 damage here? So if we block and sack something, we're not going to be able to kill it because we haven't got 3 snow sources out. I think for now I take the damage and hope he hasn't got Embercleave. If he does, okay. Even if he had Embercleave, I'd have lost anyway, so it's not a... Still missing our land drops. This is frustrating. I need the fourth mana because I can just churn out 1/1s and just chump block the mammoth. Do we double block the mammoth? If he goes to 6/6, oh, it's going to be... Oh, why is it going to be 8/8? That's shocking. So I had a plan of doing 3, 4, 2, 6 and doing it that way, but I think we just do this now. He's not playing, yeah, he's not doing the passage. You know, he's waiting so I don't block it. I just need give me a land, give me a Nahiri so I can just put chump blockers up for the mammoth. That's all I need at this moment in time. Not amazing, but that's fine. Do I want another land? No, I think I need other things than land. So the war leader has to be the chump blocker next turn. We could potentially double block, but we can't do the last damage with the frostbite, so... We're slowly getting there. So I thought about taking the 1 extra mana for the Embercleave, but... I think I need to get the Nahiri out and just get blocks. I can search for stuff in that anyway. I don't know if he's running anything that gives it... He's got nothing that gives it... You could if he destroys the wall leader, we still have to block the Halloween and just sacrifice frostbite. Because then we can get Nahiri out next turn and just create tokens. He's kind of whiffing on his draw as well. He's running like 26 creatures in his deck and he's only got 2 out. And I've not really got rid of many. So he's having a hard time. He must have... Oh shit. Nice. That has fudged me. Has he played a land this turn? Oh, he's got no hand. That's... So he's going to be doing 8 to face, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, okay. Don't think... Yeah, so we do survive, but this is bad. We have to play Nahiri. We have to get a blocker out. So Nahiri's job is just to create blockers for the mammoth. Okay, we can block the elemental as well. That's fine. Oh, we'll have to sack our stalwart Valkyrie, I think. Yeah. Is he going to attack or is he not? Probably is. Yeah. So I have to do this. I have to do this. Now I'm making a strange thing. I'm binning the Ember Cliff. Because I'm never going to get it off. That's a really bad draw. So I think we just lose here. I don't see a way of us getting out of this. We can keep the planes in hand because that's our sacrifice for our... We do have some flying damage though, so... It's not... He's gaining a lot of life, that's the problem. We're only going to do net 1 damage a turn to him with the Stalwart Valkyrie. Oh, good game. Yeah. Okay. What can we do here that makes us better? What can we do here that makes us better?
Announcement received.
Let's think about this. How do we... What can we do that makes us better here? And we didn't really hit our mauls, which is unfortunate. Flying is going to be the way forward here, and I think maybe we add in a couple of Blade Masters instead of the Usher of the Fallens. So the idea, if we get something that's got something that's getting double struck, I mean, he's got stomps and stuff, but there's not really much I can do about that. And I think then what we do is Kabira Takedown comes out, we add in a Relic Axe, and I think that's what we do. So what I'm thinking, if we can get more things equipped, we can get double strike, because we're weak against their big creatures, right? But if we've got double strike, we'll do first strike and then other damage, so it'll kind of work. Oh, that's a poor hand. We mulligan that. That is acceptable. Slow, which is a problem. I think I mulligan this again. Oh, wow. This is awful. Oh, fuck. I couldn't wait till turn 3 because he would have things out and I'd... Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it, pal. We just lose here, right? You just expecting me to forfeit? I'll fucking keep going, fuck it. This is our tournament over. I don't think I get out of this. Well... I mean, this will be a miracle. So he's clearly got a Brushfire Elemental or a Kazandu Mammoth in hand. That's a terrible draw to get at this moment in time. Kill that, do 4 damage, 5 damage to him. So we're trying stuff here. We are boned though. Again, I need to work on whether I mulligan or not. Should I kept the first one with only 3 drops? It's a bit slow. That's the problem, because if he's got Brushfire Elementals and Kazandu Mammoths, we'd just be in a very strange position. But we're not actually in an awful position. But I need a fucking planes. Oh, come on, just give me a planes. We might, if the Intimidator stays on the board, we might be able to do something. He's not hit any red mana yet. I mean, we're in trouble now, just because, yeah, he's got... Okay. Oh my god. It's a shame I couldn't trample that as well. If I had a third mana, I could have trampled that as well, and he would have been down to, what, 5? But it's 11 damage each. Oh, if he's got a stomp, we lose, because he just stomps face and then attacks with everything. Good game. Has he got it? This is just incredible. Okay, good. Ah, that's so annoying. Now I get my mana. Right, good game. Well, that's that over then. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. So 0-3. That last game, that was just bad. That was just, yeah. It's just not good. So just got to wait for them to submit the result. And then we're going to take 10 minutes and look at the deck. GG. Right, so I think I'm out now because I've yeah, because I think that's just let me just double check that. Yeah, so I think that's us in the tournament now because we've lost our 3. So that round was a bit frustrating again. Yeah, so that's our tournament over with the 0-3. That last game wasn't a great matchup for us. So let's look at our deck for 10 minutes because we didn't hit things that we needed, and it's just a bit of a... There's too many 1-2 drops, I think, here for what we need. I'll tell you what, let's copy the deck. And let's edit this. So we should go for Usher the Fallen. We get rid of the Frost. I don't think the Frostbites help us. Kabira takedown gets out. Do we need Rally the Ranks? It's a nice 2-drop, but I don't know if it's a necessity for the deck. I think we go 4 Maul. Sigrid's like Demon Bolt goes. Now, we go 4 Valkyries as well. So what's the deck looking like now? So we've got 16 humans, 12 non-humans. So that's a lot better already. So I think we can... I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting any real value of Nahiri. It searches the deck, yes. But my Nahiri and Winota, I don't think I'm utilising enough. Now, it looks like I'm gearing more towards Winota than Nahiri. Although it generates tokens that can get buffed by stuff, it's not really doing a lot. So I'm probably not going to craft anything yet, but I think Nahiri goes. Yeah. So do we go 4 Win? No, I don't think we go 4 Winota. I think we still go 2 Winota. But I think we... go 2 Maskwood Nexus. Because I think that... and then that allows me to run the Goldspan Dragon. I don't own it, so I think... so I think I need to do something along this line. I'm not going to craft the eggs, it's not finished. Is Sigrid good, or should I go Skyclave Apparition? So Sigrid is a legendary, so I can have one in the field. It's... yeah, I think we get rid of those. We go Skyclave Apparition. Running 2 of those instead. And I think then we could... so I'm half tempted just to bin Winota, although I've only put the Maskwood Nexus in for Winota, so I need to keep that. I think the Rally the Ranks... I think we drop a couple of the War Leaders here. And a one-off of Rally the Ranks doesn't work. I think I go something like this. And then on the sideboard, we change the sideboard completely. Shepherd of the Fox stays. The Akiris can stay. I think we need... red instance. Not called Skyclave. I think we need to do some... Scorching Dragonfire or Fire Prophecy. I think Fire Prophecy might be better. I don't particularly care about exiling them. So I need Fire Prophecy in there. So Demon Bolt's nice as a 3, but so we're not running Bone Crusher in our deck either. So I think I need to change that. So I think I need to run 3, but run at least a couple of Bone Crushers. So we're not going to craft this. Obviously, we still need to tweak it. I think Blade Masters go. Got some removal. Torolf we're not really using. Hacktoss, I think I might main deck him. And I think the Invoke the Divines of 2 situational. So we're going to leave that as a work in progress. So thank you guys for watching today. It's not gone quite as well as I'd hoped. The first 2 games were really close, both 2-1s. The third game, I think I shouldn't have mulliganed like that in the second game. But, you know, that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? So we've learned some lessons. We're going to improve our sideboard on this deck as well. I think we might... I don't know if we move away from the Warriors and just go Boros. I'm undecided whether Winota is going to be my main win con or if I should go Goldspan Dragons and just go that way and make it more of a. So at that point, I could just start playing more things like Luminarch Aspirant and things like that. Yeah, it was good fun. Thank you guys for watching. The good news is, Scores, this means we can do EU4 tomorrow. So that's fine. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to head off now. Have yourselves a great Saturday night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow over on Twitch. Thank you for watching.